how tough has this week been since that moment? And did anything come out of it beyond just people finding out by you responding at halftime?
Not that I know of. I haven't been on my phone lately, because I knew it was gonna be some sting. But I kind of, know the situation, and I handle it like a man and understand what I did, my profession, and I just taking, I'm taking the sting for it. But it's all it is, what it is. We play football, so.
Well, how much does it mean that your coach has had your back through everything?
No, that mean a lot, and to understand that this organization have our back through thick and thin. So, hey, I'm very appreciative of my coach.
What compelled you? Do you normally look at your phone at halftime?
Yeah, I always look at my phone at halftime. I either text my parents or text my girlfriend. So, it's just a thing I do.
And then how did it pop up?
Just a wrong click, and I just got mad because I was already upset with myself, fumbling right before halftime. So, it just was the heat of the moment.
Hey, Kenny, you said you handled it like a man. How did you handle it? What did you do kind of behind the scenes with it?
Basically just, understanding that it was something that, I shouldn't have done because I'm a public figure and I, take that responsibility. But just taking the stand for it and just understanding that, I got to be better. Yeah.
How tough is it for athletes to deal with, you want to be on social media. I guess your generation is on social media.
Mm-hmm.
But to not have to give in to, I guess, the negativity that can come when you are on those platforms.
Man, nowadays our whole life is based off social media, so it's kind of tough for us. But you got to kind of look past the negativity and continue to just show love for the fans that really do care about you.
From a football perspective, how do you bounce back from a tough fumble like that?
Coming out, well, basically right with that 2-minute drive, and carrying the team down to get us a score for halftime, then coming out in the second half and having a 17-yard catch, and just bouncing back from that and just playing my role, and doing what I do.
How's it feel when Nick usually calls a play and he wants to go right back to you after something like that? How does it make you feel as a player?
I mean, it feels good, man. Just having that trust from our coach and, man, just taking it, just being ready when you're ready.
Your numbers aren't quite what they were the first 2 years. Why is that?
I have no idea. I'm just here to do a job and, take care of that job as much as I can.
A lot of your job is running to loaded boxes at the end of games when the teams know you're going to run, which isn't conducive to big stats. Mm-hmm. Is that frustrating at all? I mean, it's hard to average 4.5 yards a carry when you're running to a loaded box all the time.
Yeah, it's frustrating, but, I understand that I have to run the clock out. It's the end of the game. We won it all. Yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw Nick's comments or not. He said, you had the touchdown run 2 weeks ago. You played a big role down the playoffs last year. Is that kind of what you look at too for confidence? Those high water marks, like the best times of your career, if you will.
Well, I look at that. I know I'm one of those guys. I know once I step on the field, I know I'm one of those 111. So I kind of just try to hold my ground and continue to stay positive through everything.
If you were to have a comment to people who do send these messages to players, or some of it's nasty, mean-spirited, what would that message be to?
I just give a message to the guys that look at it and just tell them just not respond, and just leave that where it's at, and just I don't know, but I'm just telling it to the guys like us, and just leave that alone.
I meant in terms of the fans or the people who are on social media.
I mean, that's gonna always happen. I feel like that's gonna always happen, and we can't control that. But I don't know. Everybody have an opinion, so I mean, it's what they gotta say. Just as long as it's just how we respond, we ain't supposed to respond back to nothing like that. So
after the Dolphins touchdown and the playoff game last year, what were those messages like?
It was positive, it was good, but it's always like that. When something bad happens, you gonna get some comment that you might not like. So you just gotta know how to handle it.
Well, the last few weeks, the running game hasn't been what it was early in the season. What do you attribute that to? I mean, does that have to do with Jalen a little bit, or?
No, it's just, man, we just got to continue to run the ball. When we run the ball, we run the ball. So let's continue to run the ball.
You have such a specific role. It's you're like the 2-minute guy, the red zone guy. You like that situation? I mean,
it's a more responsible situation. So if they were rely on you to be responsible in those situations, it's very good. So